Hey guys, welcome back to Eppa Lovers. Thanks to have you all on board with me today. Yes. I'm very grateful for people who have been reaching out, finding out if I was okay. Some people shared concern as to my previous videos, if I was okay, if I was my most recent videos, like my two or three recent videos, if I was okay, if you know what was going on. I looked stressed in the video. So hey, yes, I am so grateful to all of you that reached out. I'm so grateful to having you all back here with me. If you haven't subscribed, please do that. If you are new, my name is Mamle Yoko Godwins, and yes, this concerns that people have shared are all valid concerns, and I'm grateful to have you all as a family sharing those concerns. But let's find out today about emotions. Let's find out about emotion, and then with me, everything I talk about has to be backed up, right? I researched and got from Mental Health America website, MHA, and the title says helpful versus unhelpful ways to manage emotions. So those who had questions, it is true, I am okay physically. Then when I did those videos, I wasn't okay emotionally, and it's always okay to own up to your feelings. That's who I am. I'm realistic, I am open, I'm an open book, all right? When it comes to my emotions, when I'm not okay, you are gonna know. If I'm okay, you are gonna know. I was upset. Yes, I wasn't sad, I was upset. So being happy, being moody, being sad, being upset, being depressed, these are all moods, right? And in that particular video, or in those two or so videos, I was upset, and I have every reason to be upset, because you have children with a narcissist who don't want them but destroyed them, and is still doing everything they can to continue playing the system, manipulating the system, playing these games just to maintain financial confidence, financial comfort, rather than the kids' needs, and pretending that you want the kids and going to court to file deceitful law papers against me. Yes, I was upset. Like, why would you even do such a thing when you know the facts are different from what you're filing against me? Yes, so I was upset, and it's okay. So today we are going to find out about helpful versus unhelpful, helpful versus harmful ways to manage emotions. So we're going to describe what some of these emotions are, and what is helpful, what is good, and what is not. So come with me and let's get into it. All right. So negative emotions like fear, sadness, and anger are a basic part of life. And sometimes we struggle with how to deal with them effectively. So these are negative emotions. I was upset, and it's true, I was, and it's a negative feeling. But how do you manage them effectively? We're gonna know. Have you subscribed yet? Do that and stick with me, and let's find out. It can be tempting to act on what you are feeling right away. To act on what you are feeling. You are upset, you are sad, you feel angry. To act, sometimes you are so angry that if you want to act right away, you are going to hurt somebody. You are going to do things that are not healthy. You understand? And that is why we need to take a break and think through things. When you are upset, that is now when you should act. You understand? And that is what I did. For that week, I was upset. And so I had to take a break. I had to of course, my videos, I did my videos, so you saw I was upset or saw something wasn't right with me. But that was all only a stepping ground to start working, to start dealing with what was making me angry. And that's why today we have lawyer. We have secured a lawyer. So it was okay that I was upset, right? Let's keep going. But that often doesn't fix the situation that caused the emotions. In fact, it may lead to some problems to deal with down the road. And I said that I talk about that. I saw this video recently, right? Where, no, not a video, I saw a post in the media where they said a 26-year-old girl or something stabbed the boyfriend to death because he cheated. That's what I'm talking about. You were angry and then you acted right away. You were impulsive about your actions, and as a result, what happened? You killed somebody who is not even your husband. You see that? So now she has to deal with the consequences for years and years and years down the line to come. So yes, I was upset, and that was okay. Like I said, I was dealing with these things, and so knowing that this is what I have to deal with again makes me more upset. And knowing that it is a deceitful, pretentious lawsuit against me makes me more upset. But what did I do? I didn't out of proportion and go cursing people and doing this and doing that. I use it as an opportunity to come and teach you and come and tell you some of the legalities of things I have dealt with. Contempt, what it is; show cause order, what it is; discovery sanctions, what they are; it means to have a discovery sanction against you. Check my videos on Eppa Lady Go to Jail, and this I'll tag them in this video so you can watch them and understand what I'm saying. I use it as an opportunity to come and teach you. So unfortunately or fortunately, my mood or feelings came across as not being okay to many of you who reached out, and I appreciate it so much. But yes, I have to own up to how I felt. And yes, Eppa Lady was upset. I was upset, and it's okay. As a result, I took a stand to find help, which is to resolve what was making me upset, right? I had to hire a lawyer, which I did. Thank goodness I hired a lawyer. I did a GoFundMe, and I appreciate everybody that supported us. It's still open if you are still willing to support us, to help us with some of the legal costs, the lawyer fees and stuff. We are grateful. Hey, why not? I'll link it to the comment section in this video so you can support us if you want. But yes, it's important that we own up to our feelings. We own up to our emotions. But how do we do it? Are we doing it in a healthy way or unhealthy way? We're gonna find out. Okay. Some of the harmful ways that people deal with negative emotions are denial. Did I deny that I was upset? No. I just told you how I was feeling, right? I felt upset, and I have every reason to feel upset. Denial. Denial is when a person refuses to accept that anything is wrong or that help may be needed. You are upset, and you don't want to say you are upset. What is making you upset? Go deal with it. Go find help for it. You don't want to upset. You want to pretend. Yes, I'm a strong person. Everybody know that. Hey, this woman, she's a strong woman. She has dealt with so much crap, and she's still here functioning. But that doesn't mean I'm not human. I'm human, guys. I am human. So I have to deal with some emotions like everybody else does. Today you are happy, tomorrow you are upset about something, right? When people deny that they are having problematic feelings, those feelings can bottle up to a point that a person end up exploding or acting out in a harmful way. You see, I wasn't acting out in a harmful way. I used the opportunity to come and teach you. I used the opportunity to come so we can discuss the things that were contributing to me feeling upset. And I hope you watch that video if you haven't yet and you learned something from it. Withdrawal. Withdrawal. Withdrawal is when a person doesn't want to be around or participate in activities with other people. This is different than wanting to be alone from time to time. You have withdrawn for a moment, or you just want to not deal with the situation, you don't want to be around people. Being withdrawn, right, is being totally shut down, totally avoidant, totally not wanting to engage, totally down-spirited, totally drowned. That to come out of that depressive mood, right, it's a different story altogether. But that is different from wanting to be by yourself sometimes, from time to time. Oh, I'm tired today, I just want to hang out by myself, I just want to be by myself, I just want to do things differently. Being withdrawn is different from that, and can be a warning sign of depression. We talk about that. Some people may withdraw because being around others takes too much energy, or they feel overwhelmed. Others may withdraw because they don't think other people like them or want them to be around. In some cases, people who have behaviors that they are ashamed of may withdraw so other people don't find out about what they are doing. But withdrawal brings its own problems: extreme loneliness, misunderstanding, anger, distorted thinking. We need to interact with other people to keep a balance. So being withdrawn is totally different from wanting to be by yourself once a while and stuff like that. You can be withdrawn, like in my instance, just so you can think through things, think through the issue at hand, and decide on the approach to go at, the angle to approach it and solve the issue. Okay. Bullying. Bullying is when a person uses force, threats, or ridicule to show power over others. And you do know, I deal with a lot of that. My ex-husband, who is a narcissist, who is a parental alienator, uses the kid's situation, custody, to bully me. Uses the system, and the system, as long as the system continues to enable him, he's continuing to bully me. His continuous strategy and tactics to bully me is not gonna end. So now it's left with me to understand that and deal with it in a healthy way, not letting it bother me. It is what it is. It is at the end of the day, it is what it is. So what do I have to do about it? I don't have control over it. I have control over me. What I can do, if I choose to be depressed and kill myself and die in the process because somebody is bullying me, then hey, it is what it is. Then that's going to happen. But I have to derive measures to deal with it in a way that it doesn't affect me, it doesn't kill my spirit, it doesn't drown me. Because I do understand that as long as this systemic enabling continues, it is what it is. I'm not going to be left alone. As long as the children are in child support and monetary gain and financial stability is at stake for him, you know. In the video I just loaded, I said, what is important is what is right, not who is right. You haven't fed your kids a water over a year, for 8 years, how long that is. because they live with their mother. But instead, you took child support and ate it. You took stimulus check and ate it. You filed taxes with the kids and ate it. Yet you cannot vow. I will update you guys. Eppa Lovers is not closing right now, but I'm gonna update you guys when this kid got being so good. They go to college. You will see the alienator will not. You understand? So it is what it is. So how do you deal with it? All right. So we're still on bullying. People typically take part in bullying behaviors. People typically take part in bullying behaviors because they don't feel good about themselves. It is so true. And I'm telling you, it is true. People take part in bullying because they don't feel good about themselves. And making someone else feel bad makes them feel better about themselves or feel less alone. It is harmful to both the bully and the person being bullied and does not address underlying issues. You see what I'm saying? This is something that a narcissist does. My narcissist does to feed his ego. Bully me, use the system to affect my emotions, to constantly try and get me in that emotional roller coaster mode. And one of his goals is, as he told his kids before, he will make sure I move my bed to the courthouse. Duh. So I know that already, right? So why should I even be bothered? It is what it is. This is his plan. This is his strategy. The other plan is, by doing that, I won't be able to focus on even trying another relationship. I have to focus on the kids, right? So imagine being in a relationship, and so it's always almost like he controls me. He controls my life. He controls what I do. No, he doesn't. Who controls my life is myself and my children's need. Myself and my children's needs. But he's not free, as they told you. It is to feed his own ego. It is to give himself confidence and financial satisfaction and self-confidence also. You understand? And then who is enabling the system? Court orders. Self-harm, okay? Self-harm can take many forms, including cutting, starving oneself, binging and purging, or participating in dangerous behaviors. Many people self-harm because they feel like it gives them control over emotional pain. While self-harming may bring temporary relief, these behaviors can become addictive and can lead people to be more out of control and in greater pain than ever. Eating disorders, right? You see people purging. They eat a whole lot, then they dig their fingers into their throat to vomit the food out. All that are harmful ways that people use to numb their pain, to suit themselves, to help them, to occupy them and help them kind of forget about their pain. But it's not healthy. We have to find ways and means to deal with our situations in a healthy way. And in my situation last 2 weeks, it was to get a lawyer, and that was taken care of. So I'm okay, right? I'm okay, yeah. So now lawyer is working for us. Okay, so substance use, that's another way of dealing with pain. So now we are getting to know some of the harmful ways of dealing with hurt, feelings, emotions. And most important, what we need to do is solve the underlying problem. Solving the underlying problem is what will get out, boom, out of this crisis, out of this pain, out of it, to snap us back in shape, right? Yep. Get it? Substance use is the use of alcohol and other drugs to make a person feel better or numb about painful situations. Alcohol and drug use can damage the brain, making it need higher amounts of substances to get the same effect. This can make difficult feelings even worse, and in some cases leads to suicidal thoughts or addiction. If you are concerned about own or someone else's use of drugs or alcohol, talk to a responsible adult right away to get help. The good news is that with practice, everyone can do a better job of dealing with their negative emotions in healthy ways, right? One way to deal with uncomfortable or unpleasant emotion is to remember the word PATH. P-A-T-H. P is pause, right? I took a pause. I experienced the feeling I was feeling, the upset emotion I was feeling. I took a pause and thought about venting in a way of educating you guys on Eppa Worldwide and put it out there. Eppa Lady Goes to Jail. Look at the content and you are going to get the legal terms I thought about. This step is important because instead of acting on feelings right away, you stop yourself and think things through. When you feel like the world is coming to an end, right? That's when you pause, take a deep breath, rethink through the situation, count the number 1 to 100, recite the alphabets from A to Z, but backwards. Z to A. All right? The second step is acknowledge what you are feeling, but not healthy. Can you manage those negative feelings? For example, you are mad at somebody, or you are sad because your feelings were hurt by what they did. Whatever it is that you are feeling, it is okay to feel that way. It is. Yes, it is, guys. It is okay to feel upset. It's okay to feel loved. If it's okay to experience happiness. It's okay. It's absolutely fine to feel all the emotions, both good and bad. How you react when those emotions are at stake is what is important, which is why we're doing this video today. 3. Now that you have taken a few moments to figure out what exactly it is that you are feeling, think about how you can make yourself feel better. Right? 4, which is help. Get a help. Eppa Lady got help. Eppa Lady got a lawyer to handle those that she's not in control of. Yes, and you leave the rest to God, right? Okay. Take an action to help yourself based upon what you came up with in the think in step. If you're having trouble thinking of ways to help yourself, try one from this list. Mood boosters. Read a story to someone you admire. Watch a funny YouTube video. Play with an animal. Watch a movie you loved when you were younger. Reorganize your room. Make a list of places you want to travel to. I walk anyway. I took a walk. I enjoyed the breeze. I did a lot of things in the community. Address your basic needs. Eat a healthy meal. I take care of me. All right, I do. Take a shower or a bath. Yes, that is important. Sometimes it can be hard. When it gets so cranky, it can be hard. But yes, it's important. Get up, get off your boom boom and take a shower. Take a warm bath. All right. Take a nap. Take a nap. Yes, take a nap. Process the feelings. Draw how you are feeling. Make a gratitude list. Punch a pillow. Scream. Yes, if you need to do it, do it. Remember I cried on Father's Day. I was telling you guys about that. It is a good feeling. Oh my God, you have no idea how I felt after that crying. Let yourself cry. Rip paper into small pieces. If you need to, hey, do it. Vent. Venting is not the same as asking for help. It takes an opportunity to share your feelings out loud. Yeah, you know, people think it's a bad thing, especially for it's a stigma thing for our Black community or African community. When somebody's sharing, they were, oh, sharing their business, oh, sharing their private issue, oh, sharing, get used to it. There's a therapy, I have to find out the name. There's a therapy approach that the therapist discloses her own issues or his own issues, self-disclosure, to help the patient to realize that it's not them alone. They are human, and it's okay that things were going on that way. And I think I like that approach because I do that a lot on here on social media. So you guys, somebody get to know they are not alone, right? Problem solving, volunteering, hobbies, relaxation exercises. Ask for help, we talk about that. So you know what, I'm not gonna read all these details for you, but right now you have seen it. Okay, so we have talked about helpful and versus harmful ways to manage our emotions. That's what we are doing today. Helpful versus harmful ways of managing our emotions. Negative emotions: denial, withdrawal, bullying, self-harm, substance use. You understand? Then we got talk about the steps you take to help yourself out of these emotions. We talk about using PAT, P-A.T.H. And what is PAT? PAT is pause for P. A is acknowledge what you are feeling, right? And then T is think through the issue, think through the problem. After you have taken a pause, you have acknowledged, I'm feeling this way. What could be affecting me? Why am I feeling the way I'm feeling? What do I do next? Okay, now you come to the thinking state where you start thinking through it, start brainstorming of how you are going to solve the problem, how you are going to approach solving the problem. Then you come to the stage where help. So PAT, help, is you reach out and get help. You understand? Like I said, my situation was getting a lawyer. In your situation, it could be getting and then also I did a GoFundMe, right? In my situation, I did a GoFundMe, I got a lawyer, right? Though I didn't get help with the GoFundMe, I got a lawyer. However I pay for it, God will provide, right? Most importantly, I have gotten in the right direction of dealing with my emotions. You know, so some of the things you can do in handling your emotions, talk about mood boosters. We talk about that, watching good movies, funny movies, comic, stuff like that, reading a book, taking a warm bath, stuff like that, addressing your basic need. Very important. Healthy meal, good diet, good nutrition, right? Thank you all for being here, and I am grateful to all of you that are back here. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for, guys? Please subscribe to my channel, share my videos, like, comment, and let me know what you think of them. All right, thank you all for being here. Have a good day.